That is a quadrature phase shift key. Okay, so the first input for this is as a pattern generator. So from the pattern generator we will be giving the input to the odd and even data generator. Okay, so what is the first step? We will be splitting the data into odd and even data. At the same moment we will be giving the clock to the odd and even clock also. Why? Because we need to measure the odd data with odd clock, odd data with odd clock, even data with the even clock. Is that really clear? Then we'll be giving this odd data to the odd multiplier. So this is the multiplier block where the odd data will be given to the odd multiplier and then even data will be given to the second multiplier which is present here. Then the next connection or next output which we need to measure it now, because now there is a separation from the odd data and the even data. So in short, so the first, third, fifth bit from the original bit stream will be giving as output as a odd data, and second, fourth, sixth bit will be treated as a even data. So as we can see in this waveforms also. Okay, so what will be the basic block diagram as from the theoretical block diagram? It's the simplest circuit, one can say it as the D flip-flop. Is that really clear? So which you might have studied in the digital design also. So what is D? D stands for delay flip-flop. And now why we'll be giving the TB delay? We'll just try to see in the next consecutive diagram. Then the another D flip-flop for the even data. So one is for odd path, other is for the even path. So the simplest, we need a clock for the data, D flip-flop. Am I right? So for that, how we are going to give you the clock? Again the simple T flip-flop stands for toggle flip-flop. So that flip-flop will give the one clock to the one D which is required for odd, and the other D which is required for the even. And then the next block which is required as a simplest as a balance modulator, or instead we can simply say it as a multiplier. So for this multiplier, for one multiplier we need a carrier as a sine, and for the other multiplier we need a carrier as a cos. And this two pairing will be called as the one carrier will be simply calling it as in phase carrier, and which is now 90-degree phase shifted, and that carrier will be calling it as the quadrature phase carrier. So the another carrier which will be given to the even data will be treating as the quadrature carrier. Is that okay? Then the first output branch which is coming from the first multiplier will be a BPSK1 waveform. Is that really clear? And the second output which is coming from the lower branch will be calling it as a BPSK2. And now in the adder simply you are going to expect, or we will be adding the BPSK1 and BPSK2 to generate your QPSK waveform. Is that really clear? The same will be applicable for the kit also, as you have been already observed in the kit. Now as far as the receiver section is concerned, as we have been already seen the carrier recovery section in the same BPSK. So what will be the first block? This block will be, this carrier recovery circuit will be calling it as the mth power loop. Is that really clear? So what is it? It's the mth power loop. So while drawing this power, so this is the mth power loop. Okay. Then this will be given to the band pass filter of M. Barabar hai? Am I right? So band pass filter of MF, and then it will be given to the divided by M. Okay, so this will be the input coming from the demodulator circuit. Now from this divided by M, there will be expectation of two carriers which are expecting sine and cosine. And now, so this output first will be given to the a combination of multiplier plus a integrator. One can call it as this as a correlator. Are you getting? So the input obviously coming as input for this one, but what we need really the carriers. So that is the sine and cosine. So can we say this as the two multipliers? Yes. Integrator 1 and integrator 2. But how they are going to differ depends upon the integration limit. One may be having a minus TB to TB, and other may be having a 0 to 2 TB limit. Is this the difference? Are you getting it? Okay. Then one, for this odd path we need a sine carrier, as we have already said it in this kit also and in your this diagrams also. Is that okay? So यहाँ पे आपको क्या करना है? Then the cos carrier will be required for the second branch. Now can we say this output coming from this will be given to the switch so as to operate in a switch? Yes or no? So what switch will doing? Switch will basically, this switch will be required here so as to selection between both this. Either if it is switch will be one time it will be selected the OR data and one time it will be selected the even data. And but depends upon what performs or what merit, because this simply what we have already called it as a correlator. What we said? Correlator. And as we have already said, what is correlator? Correlation between these two outputs. Am I right? So what is it correlating? So if you want to select the OR data, that means we'll be setting some threshold limit, and if it is above to that, that will be, this output will be, this OR data will be selected and will be more actually rather than this branch whenever there is a OR data is present. Because why? Because OR is multiplied with this sign and with this way OR के साथ multiply होने वाला है, तो उसकी वजह से क्या होने वाला है? This output will be automatically higher than the lower branch. And that's why the selection will be in favor of OR data. The second case, when the even data is there, at that time we'll be multiplying with this. That's why this lower branch output will be more than the upper branch, and that's why the selection of switch will be in the this path. And now it's a combination of, the final output will be combination of odd even, and this should be matched with original